Hi, nice to have you here. Let's get started. Come to child's pose. And in this child's pose, take a moment to connect with your breath. And to use your breath to calm your body and calm your mind. Our theme for this week is equanimity. Equanimity has to do with balance, and it also has to do with meeting life calmly as it meets you. So meeting it without drama, without fuss. See if you can take that and bring it into your practice. Take a breath in. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Come to your hands and knees. Take cat and cow here. So on your inhale, arch your back, press your belly towards the mat. And as you exhale, round the shoulders, gaze to your navel. Inhale, gaze comes forward. Exhale, round the shoulders, gaze to your navel. And continue to take this movement in your own time, with your own breath. And starting to feel a connection between your breath and your movements. And then come to a neutral spine. Reach your right arm forward, spread the fingers wide. And as you reach your arm forward, pull your belly button in and kick that left leg back. Take a breath in, breath out, release. Change sides, reaching the left arm forward, and then create length as you kick the right leg back. Inhale, exhale, release down. One more time each side, extend your right arm forward, kick your left leg back, kick back like you're kicking into the back of the room. Take a breath in. Breath out, release. One more time, other side. Reach that left arm forward, right leg back. Now pull your belly button in. Take a breath in. Breath out, release. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out, downward facing dog. Take movement in this first down dog. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. Maybe bend the elbows, move the hips around. And then bring your dog to stillness. And focus again, come back to your breath. Inhale, exhale, breath in, breath out. One more, fill up, empty out. Walk your feet to your hands. Hang down for ragdoll. Take your feet hip-width distance apart. Grab opposite elbow with opposite hand. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then shake your head yes again. Yeah, create a positive energy flowing through the body. Be a yes. On your inhale, feet together to touch. Rise up, mountain pose. Press your feet down into the mat. As you reach up, look up. Bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes or take a soft gaze to your fingertips. 3 ohms. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Take a bend in the knees as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Press the center of your heels down, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Reach the fingers up. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Step back, high plank. Now check your foundation in this high plank. Fingers are spread wide on the mat. Upper toe mounts press down into the mat. And as you press down, feel your core engage here. Take a breath in. Breath out, drop the knees, untuck the toes, lower all the way down. Open your chest for cobra. Breath in. Breath out, downward facing dog. Check your foundation in this down dog. Fingers are spread wide. Feet are pressing down and back, and as you press down, feel your core engage. Pull your belly button in. Take a breath in. Breath out, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise up, mountain pose. Reach your fingers up. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Step back, high plank. Now you can drop your knees in high plank if you need to. And take a breath in. Breath out, drop the knees, untuck the toes, lower all the way down. Open your chest for cobra. Downward facing dog. And in this down dog, see if you can find your drishti or your gaze. Maybe taking your gaze to a point between your feet. Maybe taking your gaze to your navel. Using that to stay present. Using that to stay calm. Using that to stay focused. Take a breath in. Breath out. Walk your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Press the center of your feet down into the floor and lift your 10 toes here. Spread the 10 toes wide. Press the upper toe mounts down and then hug in. Take a breath in. Breath out, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Yeah, we just go with the flow, right? Who knows what's going to happen? And in this chair, see if you can sink your hips a little bit lower. Yes, take a breath in. Breath out, fold. Halfway lift. High to low plank. You can lower all the way down if you need to. Open your chest for cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Come back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Now in this chair pose, take your hands, place them on your hips. Keep your right leg forward, step that left leg back, coming into warrior one. Reaching the arms up. Now check that front knee. Knee is stacked directly over the ankle. Press the center of your heels down into the mat. And then fingers reach up. Take a breath in. Breath out, high to low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale, using the breath to calm the mind, calm the body. On your next breath out, walk your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. And again, now take your hands on your hips. Keep your left foot where it is. Step that right leg back, coming into your warrior one. Reaching the arms up. And again, that front knee stacked directly over the ankle. Check that the knee isn't tracking in. Press it out towards your little toe. And then the outer edge of your back foot presses down. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. And then in your down dog, reset here. Right, one of the laws for this week is shift your vision. Right, so see right here, right now, in this practice, if you need to shift your vision, maybe that's letting go of thoughts, letting go of resistance, coming back to your breath, using that to flow. Inhale, exhale, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose. Inhale, fold, halfway lift, high to low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra, you always have the option to go all the way down. And then downward facing dog. Now this time, step your right foot forward and come into your warrior one. Reaching the arms up. You create that base, press both feet down into the mat, and then see if you can create an energy from there that moves all the way through the body, reaching the fingertips up. Inhale, exhale, high to low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Left side warrior one. Now focus on your arms here. You have the foundation through your feet. Draw your shoulder blades together. And then see if you can reach the fingers a little bit higher. Yes. Take a breath in. Breath out, high to low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Check fingers are spread wide. Hands are pressing down and forward. And then as you press down through your hands and your feet, check that your belly button is pulling in towards your spine. Take a breath in. Breath out, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose, inhale. Fold. Halfway lift, high to low plank. Open your chest for cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right leg forward, warrior one. And take a breath here. Exhale into your warrior two. And create that base, feet pressed down. Check that that knee is stacked directly over the ankle. You may be able to bend, yes, that knee a little bit more. Take a breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale, extended side angle. Take the elbow to the knee. For some of you, you might be able to take your hand down to the floor. Use the breath here. With your inhale, you lengthen the spine. As you exhale, you twist open. And staying with the pose, using the breath. Right? This is when this voice might start to come up saying you want to come out of the pose, but you use your breath to stay. Take an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step straight back to down dog. And then step your left leg forward, come into warrior one. Reaching the arms up. Take a breath in. Breath out, warrior two. Now be strong here in the arms. Fingers are spread wide, gaze just over that middle finger. And imagine you're pressing down against a wall. Create some resistance there. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out, extended side angle. Take the elbow to the knee. Pressing the center of both heels down into the mat. And as you press down, see if you can reach your fingers a little bit higher. See what's possible there. Breath in, breath out, downward facing dog. And reset here. Find your breath. Find your drishti. Create the foundation. Hands press down and forward. Feet press down and back. Step your right foot forward. Come into your crescent lunge. You can drop that back knee if you need to. And that back heel is lifted. Arms reach up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in. Breath out, hands to heart center. Twist to the right. And if you can, take that elbow to the outside of the knee. If not, you can just stay up. Keep the spine straight. Twist through the middle of the body, or whatever that area is called. Press your hands together. Take a breath in. Breath out, downward facing dog. And then step your left foot forward. Come into crescent lunge. Torso, that's what I was thinking of. Heel is lifted. That knee is stacked directly over the ankle. Maybe bend that front knee a little bit more. And then pull your belly button in. Yes, take a breath in. Breath out, hands to heart center. Twist to the left. And using the breath here with your inhales, you lengthen the spine. With your exhale, see if you can twist open a little bit more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Take a breath in. Breath out, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out, inhale, exhale, feet to hands, halfway lift, fold, chair pose. Press the center of your heels down into the mat and then hug in towards your center line. Take a breath in, breath out, hands to heart center, twist to the right. Now when you twist here, check that knees are still in alignment. Yeah, and then as you twist, press the center of your heels down into the mat, and as you press the center of your heels down, see if your hips lower a little bit more. Yeah, they do. Take a breath in, breath out, fold. Inhale, chair pose. And reach the fingers up towards the ceiling. Draw the shoulders together. Breath in. Breath out. Hands to heart center. Twist to the left. So just always check the knees. Take a quick look at the knees. Make sure they're in alignment. And then maybe make a fist with that bottom hand. Press your fist into the top hand. Create an opening through the chest. And then see if you can feel your spine lengthen with every inhale. Take a breath in. Breath out, release. Fold forward. Take your feet hip-width distance apart. Take ragdoll here. Take a breath in. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Do that again. Inhale. Sigh it out. And then flutter your lips here. Let go of any tension in the face. And then on your inhale, feet together to touch. Rise up, mountain pose. Press your feet down into the mat as you reach up. And take eagle on the right. Take your right arm under. Right leg over. And if you need to, take a bend in the legs and then cross that right knee over. And press that standing foot down into the mat. And as you press down, create length. Crown of the head lifts towards the ceiling. Take a breath in. Breath out, release, reach up. Take eagle on the left. Left arm under, left leg over. If shoulders are tight, just cross your arms in front of your chest. And then create stability by pulling your belly button in. Yeah. Take a breath in, breath out, release. Take eagle on the right. Right, the theme is equanimity. That's all about balance. So what do you need be right here to create balance. Use your breath. Use your drishti. Release, eagle on the left. Hug in towards your center line. Squeeze the legs together. Draw the shoulder blades together. Maybe see if the elbows lift just a little bit higher, yeah. Take a breath in, breath out, release. Take tree pose on the right. Sole of the right foot can go to the inside of the lower leg. Maybe it goes all the way to the inside of your upper thigh. And like every pose you do, you start by grounding down. You press that standing heel into the mat. You create the physical form of the pose. Breath in, breath out, express. Reach the arms up. And maybe if it's there for you, take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Try something new, just see what happens. Maybe you close your eyes here. The worst that will happen is you'll fall out of the pose. And you just come right back in. Take a breath in, breath out, release. Take tree on the left. Sole of the left foot goes to the inside of the thigh or inside of the lower leg. Yeah, create the physical form of the pose. Breath in, breath out, express. Grow your branches. Like ground your foot down and then reach the arms up. Take your gaze up. Breath in, breath out, release. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Now, step your right foot forward. Come into your warrior one. Take a breath in and exhale into your warrior two. Straighten that right knee and come forward and down with the upper body. And press your heels down into the mat. See if from there you can create an energy that moves through the body all the way up into your fingertips. Take a breath in. Breath out, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, warrior one. Rise up on your inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten that front knee. Take triangle on the right. Come forward and down with the upper body. Press both feet down into the mat. As you press down, feel your core engage. And as you press down, create length, reaching the fingers up. Take a breath in, breath out, downward facing dog. Take a breath in here. Sigh it out. Let go. Inhale. Exhale. Come forward to high plank. And on a count of 5, I will do the counting. We're going to lower to the mat. Now, you can drop your knees at any time. Lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place one cheek on the mat. Sway your hips from side to side. Give your lower back a release. Give yourself a release. And although you're giving yourself this release, stay present in the practice. Right, keep your eyes open. Keep a focus on your breath. Take your forehead to the mat. Arms down by your side, palms facing the floor. Draw your shoulder blades together. On your inhale, lift up for locust. So head, chest, arms, legs lift off the mat. Pelvis is the only thing that presses down. And as you press down, you lift and open a little higher. Take a breath in. Breath out, release. Sway the hips from side to side. Now this time, place your forehead on the mat. Interlace your hands behind your back. You can take a bend in the elbows if needed. Okay, now again, draw the shoulder blades together. And then what I like to do is I like to bring my legs together, big toes to touch, and then lift up. Pressing your pelvis down, and as you press your pelvis down, you keep your core engaged. Yeah, and then with every inhale, you lift and open a little higher. Take a breath in. Breath out, release. Sway the hips from side to side. Place your hands flat on the mat next to your chest. And here, come into upward facing dog or cobra. And if you're in your up dog, legs will lift off the mat. Press the tops of your feet down into the mat. Take a breath in. Breath out, downward facing dog. And then come down to your knees. Make your way onto your back, set up for bridge pose. Feet are flat on the mat, knees are bent. Now make sure you can touch your heels with your fingertips. And then on your inhale, lift your hips. Yeah, and once hips are lifted, see if you can interlace your hands underneath your back. Now roll the shoulders under, open the chest. Feet press down. Take a breath in. Breath out, slowly lower down. Press your lower back into the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift up. Press the feet down, lift the hips up. Yeah, interlace the hands underneath the back. Now think about pressing the upper arm bones down into the mat. And as you press down, maybe the hips lift just a little bit higher. Take a breath in, breath out, release. Press your lower back into the mat. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lift up, bridge pose. Roll the shoulders under, open the chest. And see if you can release the glutes, press your feet down, and then make the legs work. Yeah. And then you hug into the center line. Take a breath in, breath out, release. Take Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Close your eyes. Feel the breath underneath your hands. Right? Even at this point in the practice, there's a steady rhythmic inhale, met by a steady rhythmic exhale. Right? Creating a sense of calm throughout the body, throughout the mind. Bring your knees together to touch. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Breath out. Then put your legs in tabletop position. So knees are bent, stacked directly over the hips. Feet are flexed. Interlace your hands behind your head. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Let that be your starting point. And then pulse here for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the core engaged here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Hug your knees into your chest. Breath in. Breath out. Yeah, release out. Do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Now place your feet flat on the mat, knees are bent. Take thread needle. Take that right ankle over the left knee. And for some of you, you may want to stay here and just gently press that knee open. For some of you, you may want to take your hands, interlace them around the back of that left thigh, lifting the legs, keeping both feet flexed. Pressing the hips and lower back into the mat and feeling a release, feeling an opening in that right hip. And using the breath here, using the breath to release any tension that you might feel, using the breath to release any resistance. Right, equanimity is all about meeting life as it meets you. No drama, no fuss. So when you come to a yoga pose where there might be some resistance, see what you can do to let go of the resistance, to let go of any drama, let go of any fuss. Take a breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Breath in, breath out. And then take thread needle on the other side. Taking your left ankle over the right knee. And again, some of you may want to stay there and gently press that knee open. For others of you, take your hands, wrap them around that right thigh. Feeling the release in the left hip. And allowing for that release. And then just find your breath. And stay focused on the breath. Take a breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Breath in, breath out. And from here, take your legs and send them straight up towards the ceiling. Okay, now some of you can stay here. What you're trying to do is just an inversion, getting your feet over your hip. If you're in the chair, you can just lift your legs a little bit. And some of you may want to take this to shoulder stand. So if you go to shoulder stand, take it to plow first. And then go ahead and press up to shoulder stand. And go where it works for you. You always have options in your practice. You do what's right for your body. And then from shoulder stand, take your feet back into plow. Take a slow roll down. And for those of you who may be on your back with your legs up, just gently draw your knees into your chest. Take a breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Now take your arms out to the side in a T position. Let your knees drop to the right as you take your gaze to the left. One final twist of the body. And then come back to center. Hug the knees in. And then take your legs the other way. And then hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Breath out. Shavasana. Take your arms down by your side. Palms facing up. Legs can be as wide as your mat. Close your eyes here. Let Shavasana be a surrender, a letting go. Letting go of any resistance. Letting go of any thoughts. Allowing yourself to be here in this moment. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. Reach your arms up over your head, giving yourself a nice stretch. And then hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Breath out. And gently roll over to your right side. And keeping your eyes closed, come up to a seated position, hands at heart center. And press your thumbs up against your chest. We'll seal our practice with one Om. Thumb knuckles to the center of your forehead. Together we bow forward and say, Namaste.